Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I'm McKola. I'm outside Old Trafford where Manchester United have drawn 1-1 with Young Boys. Mason Greenwood with a fantastic goal for Manchester United on the night. He was falling back. He caught it on the volley. It went in front of the East Stand, and Manchester United fans thought we're in for a pretty easy night against Young Boys, but they struck back with a fantastic goal just before half-time from the Swiss lad. He whipped it into the top corner. Fantastic goal. Probably the best goal I've saw at that end from an opposition team since the Jack Grealish one for Villa a few years ago. It was a very, very good strike, and Dean Henderson couldn't do much with it. But look, this game ended 1-1. I was quite thankful to be here for a dead rubber, to be honest, because there was a point in this group where we thought we might not get through here. And somehow we've managed to give Young Boys 4 points and still finish top of this group. It's slim chances, but somehow we got there. And today, as I said, was a dead rubber. I do feel some of the more experienced players probably let us down a little bit. I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka's performance could have been a little bit better. I thought Nemanja Matic's performance could have been a little bit better, despite the fact he was playing in that centre-half position, out of position for him. I still thought some of his distribution with the ball could have been a little bit better. Luke Shaw had a quietish game, but a fantastic cross for Mason Greenwood's goal to open up Manchester United's account on the day. Pretty quiet after that as well. Eric Bailly was his usual self, being involved in all sorts of things, blocking a shot off the line in the second half, some fantastic last-ditch tackles as well, and some typical Eric Bailly moments. Ahead of them, we had Donny van der Beek in that midfield position, and it was hard to gauge whether he played well or not, because I thought it was covering for Nemanja Matic a lot, for Juan Mata a lot, for Jesse Lingard a lot. But was that because of them? Was that because of him? I don't know. But I felt like he worked hard today. He put in a lot of graft, but it's hard to really gauge his performance because of the fact that, you know, he's playing with a second string team. And I do want to see more of him in this team. I do want to see more of him in terms of getting on the ball and linking up with some of our better players. Hard for us to see that from him today, but this is a game where he's got to steal the show, and maybe he'll be coming off the pitch today a little bit disappointed that he hasn't come off here with a goal, with an assist, with people talking about him, because that's the way he's going to break into that Manchester United first 11. You're not going to get into the first 11 ahead of the likes of Bruno Fernandes with performances like this today. So, you know, Donny's performance, hard to gauge whether it was, you know, because he's in a bitty team, a little bit of a squad team that's just mashed together, or because he was average himself today. But I thought he was one of the better in there. Thought Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard struggled with quality, over-hitting passes, under-hitting passes, some heavy touches in there as well. And besides Mason Greenwood, the lads going forward didn't really do much either. I thought it was a poor one from Anthony Elanga today. He's a young lad. He'll learn. He'll get better. But we've seen better performances from him in the first team. But today, this is all about one thing for me. Look, Manchester United are through top of the group. We can get the likes of PSG, Sporting Lisbon. You know, we know the teams that we can get. But this was a historic day for me today, because I saw a British Asian come onto the pitch for Manchester United. Now, he goes by the name of Zidane Iqbal. Now, I feel as proud as Robbie Savage, who saw his son come onto this pitch today, because I never ever thought I'd see the moment. Being a young British Asian lad growing up, playing football, you know, you have dreams to make it, and you always think, is there something a little bit different with me? Is there a reason why no one that looks like me really makes it in professional football? And to see Zidane Iqbal come onto the pitch here today at Old Trafford in front of 70-odd thousand in a Champions League game shows you that, to my young British Asian brothers and sisters, dream on. It can happen. It can happen. I'm so proud today. Half Pakistani, half Iraqi, British Asian Muslim player coming through and playing for Manchester United. And forget all of that, whether you're Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indian, Sikh, Muslim, whatever. That shows you it can be done. I'd done a documentary a few years ago for Copper 90 about why there isn't British Asians in football, and I didn't expect things to move so quickly and bring us to this position. We see the likes of Yan Danda, shout out him and his family, Arjun Raiki, Hamza Chowdhury, all those lads. But having someone break through at Manchester United, it's a game changer. It's a different story. This is Manchester United, the biggest club in England, one of the biggest in the world. And finally, in 2021, it's finally happened. We've got a British Asian player coming through. And this isn't to put pressure on him. This isn't to put pressure on him at all. I'm not here to come through and say, yo, he's going to be the next best thing. Do you know what I mean? Because that's not going to happen. And whether he plays for Manchester United again or not, he has shown it is possible. Now, I hope he goes on to make 100, 200, 300, 400 appearances, score plenty of goals as well. And if he puts passes through like he did towards the end through to Wan-Bissaka, I'm sure he'll get more opportunities. But to see him come on that pitch today, man, I nearly shed a tear. Seriously, it was such a proud moment for me. Coming on with Charlie Savage, coming on with Shola Sharatire, it's great things for our academy. But in this city, Manchester, where the Asian community is massive, to finally get one through the door in 2021. And it's not just people of Manchester, you know, people, you know, all the Asian communities around Wilmslow Road and other areas. Think about those in Birmingham, in Lascelles, Aston, Handsworth, all those kind of areas. Think about those in London. Think about those all over the country that will be inspired by this. This is an absolute game changer. We've had coaches, people like Dave Besant, people like Greg Davis that was at the FA with this backwards thinking about Asian players, stereotypes about us being weak, poor, not good on the ball, etc. We got Zidane Iqbal playing for Manchester United in the Champions League. Try tell us that now. You just can't. And to those families that may have thought in the past that football isn't for my son or daughter, Asians don't make it in here. Now they've got evidence. Now they've got an example. Zidane Iqbal played for Man United in the Champions League. You lot can make it. So for me today, historic moment here at Old Trafford. To see him come on the pitch, I never thought I'd ever see something like that. And I used to act like David Beckham with the curtains and all this kind of thing. And now we got people that look like us out there. And to our non-Asian brothers and sisters that are watching this and are like, why does it matter? Why is it important to you? Why do you need someone that is the same race as you to play? I'll tell you why. Because representation is important. It gives a little seed to some of those kids that are at home. And just seeing someone that looks like you shows you that you can make it out there. Think about how many Irish lads George Best and Roy Keane and Dennis Irwin and Sammy McKola have inspired down the years by playing for Manchester United. This kid will inspire so many more. And whether they dream of playing for Man United or another club, oh man, it's amazing, man. I genuinely don't know what to say, but today was a special day for Manchester United fans. Today was a special day for me. And I'm absolutely delighted. And congratulations to Zidane Iqbal. Congratulations to all the lads that came on to the pitch today. But congratulations to Zidane Iqbal, his family, his friends. Proud moment for them right now. And yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I never ever thought I'd see the day, genuinely. Never thought I'd see the day. Brother, did you ever think you'd see the day? No, tell me, did you ever see a day where a British Asian was playing for Man United?
Nah, I didn't see the day, bro. Do you know what? I only came from him today. I came all the way from Sheffield. I was like, wow.